typically the thing is he will listen to a recommendation because half the time he doesn't know what he's playing anyway. He just may not guarantee that he will like it.
Whatever that was, yeah. Whee!
So I figured out why those are the two. Because those are the only two level 1 ritual arcane spells.
Well, wizard spells. I'm sure there are more. I think most ritual spells are first level.
No, so far I've found a level 4 and a level 9 and a level 6.
Level 9? Oh, gate? Well, maybe.
I don't remember a scold.
Let's inject a muth.
Like Gentle Repose is level 2. It's not level 1.
Gentle Repose is a very situational spell.
It was my example.
I know.
I mean, a large number of the spells are very situational. You usually use the same 4 spells over and over throughout the whole time.
Which is really unfortunate, and I feel it might be a design flaw.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing. I would argue that it's probably true that a lot of spellcasters have a lot of abilities they don't use a lot because most of the time they're, well, it might be useful in certain situations. You could do Identify instead of Find Familiar.
I don't know that I'd want to identify. And maybe.
Because if your whole thing is that you're trying to learn about magical properties that aren't necessarily cast, that would help you understand magical items, which is a type of magical property.
Right. I mean, it's not as powerful in this setting as it is in most, but that's definitely worth considering. I'm sure it would see use. I'll say that. I will steal life from this trash can. Oh, you started testing one. What game is it? What? I started running back and forth as my super melee move. I just ran back and then ran forth because targeting error, I guess.
Yeah. The super DM says Detect Magic Identify sounds like it makes sense for you.
I mean, it sounds a bit redundant in that.
Not really, because one's about locating things or sensing
No?
if something. If sensing
Identify
something,
doesn't locate you.
No! Detect Magic is about sensing things nearby, whereas Identify is about figuring out what something does.
That's not what it is now. They're both different types of identification now. Like, Detect Magic will basically like tell you who cast the spell and what school of magic it is and such. Or, I don't remember all the nuances, but it's not... Any wizard can... Anyone with Arcana and magic can just sense magic normally in this setting. Detect Magic doesn't just detect magic anymore.
But the other thing is also, since it's your commoner version, it might be redundant, because they're both different versions of what you're researching would be. So it would make sense that they might be kind of redundant, but practical. I mean, at this point, you're a scholar. You're not even interpreting yourself in an adventure at this point.
Correct. That is correct. Though I can still see possibly Find Familiar, also.
I don't see you having Find Familiar as a commoner. I feel like you wouldn't have enough confidence in your own spells knowing your character to try and summon a creature that you felt you could control.
I mean, it's not a scary creature. I don't see why not.
I mean, I guess if you want to have a battle cat, then go for it.
Though I also agree that if there's more that could be done with it later, I also got bonked by a sign. I'm dead.
mean, that's the other thing is, knowing the kind of creature you want, I don't think I would feel comfortable giving a commoner the kind of creatures you would want.
Because
the closest would maybe be if someone nerfed a pseudo-dragon. That's the
right. I
thing
mean, it would
feel
make
like
sense that he'd be able to get his own custom creation at first level. I agree. I agree with
No,
that.
at 0th level.
Oh. Or even first level. for that matter.
At
No,
0.25th level.
No, point
0.4th level. 0.4th level. There's,
I agree with you on that.
and so that's why I don't know that Find Familiar would make sense.
Fair. I'll accept that logic.
So Detect Magic, Identify to me seems like it makes more sense. Because
Some kind of identification.
the reason that both of them make sense, I guess, in that sense is one would lead you to understand the traces of the magic and what's causing it, which would be the thing that would be interesting to you.
I'm still trying to
Identify
get.
would explain loosely, at the very least, what something does, which is a different type of thing that you're researching.
I'm not sure Identify is really that much built for identifying magic in this setting, even. I'm still trying to work out all the nuances of it.
Identify, from what I understand, gives basically you the ability to use the weapon without hurting anybody.
What?
Or whatever. Like, if it's a magic weapon, use the weapon without hurting anybody to see what it looks like it's doing.
From what I understand, it basically tells you all of an object's non-magical properties.
No. You can learn some magical properties, you just can't learn exactly what it does with 100% certainty.
I thought that Arcana and Detect Magic could both do that.
No. Arcana will let you know if such an item exists and you've heard of it, where you might know about it from.
Really, that's the first.
Detect Magic will tell you
what kind of magic
what type
it is.
of thing is doing the magic if you know such a thing.
Oh crap! I don't remember how to fight you.
Yeah, and they're like really obnoxious too. I do remember that much. Do you want me to look up how to beat the Wardens?
Oh, there, his shield went down really briefly. Was it telekinesis? No. Yeah, he's totally bulletproof.
Yeah. Okay, Saints Row 4, Wardens. Because I know that the later in the game they are, the more difficult they are. The orange ones, you have to use Stomp to stop their barrier. Oh no, they have Stomp. No. Combat. Quickly wheel in battle. In addition to their superpower.
Alright, there, you use Blast on them to nullify their barrier. Oh, and then he jumps off a building.
I remember that was part of why they were annoying.
'Cause they're so-
sometimes they'd be in places where they'd get knocked around and you'd keep not being able to hit them.
Oh, then you do these.
Super kills.
Oh yeah! You must stop. Oh, yeah.
It glitched out stretchy.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, but I will eat you.
See, I think that's another criticism I have with this game, is it doesn't really feel like anything's happening compared to 3, where there's a little bit more activity going on.
We had so many virus injections. That's what you mean?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're getting anywhere when you do stuff.
It is a very parkour, though. Where is the... Oh, is it down? Okay. Oh, I must have accidentally killed someone. Please stop. You must die. I don't want these electric bullets. They just make my enemies just fall down and then get back up. Oh no, I can't drain life from a corpse. It'd help if I'd stop picking up corpses. How am I necrophile for picking up a corpse?
Because you keep picking up corpses. They're attracting you so much. Joke.
Hadouken! Oh. Skyman.
He fell down.
He was a Skyman. You know, I wouldn't be driving through this area.
But it's interesting.
And bad. Oh. Wait. Aha. Dude, just a second. Ammo. Oh, quit super jumping. Fine, I'll just kill this guy. There. Oh, I don't want it because I kicked a truck. Oh, man, it just exploded.
That's the other thing I haven't seen as much of in this as we saw in St.
Oh my God.
Is I need to go back and make a highlight reel of all of the times vehicles did weird things while we were doing things
and then the
irrelevant to those vehicles.
We needed a highlight reel of that. That could still happen possibly, but the audio quality would suck.
Oh yeah, no, the audio quality would be terrible. Well, it would be worse than it is now. Because our audio quality is not great because I need another microphone for over here when I need to use this computer because I sound really far away.
You are really far
pretty
away.
far away.
Alright, I might actually increase my ammo. I'm loath to do that, but...
With this character, the expression "take
Yeah.
a cab" could have a very different or very literal meaning.
Yeah, it's mine now.
Mine.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, I'll let Shin look at Bullet Rage and see if it seems like something he'd even be interested in trying, because...
So can you charge us quicker? I'll take it.
Because I can say right now, my interpretation based just solely on its name is not a game I would play.
Alright, what is that we can buy? Is there super jump upgrades? Why is being unable to be knocked down by cars a super jump skill?
Why wouldn't it be?
What? It says there are 4 powers to buy.